Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kenneth Trent and this is part 2 of my series concerning the stated loans and the non-documentation loans. You'll remember at the end of part 1 I was showing you the signature of Shannon Smith. Didn't really do a great job though, so I want to make it clear here. This is the document we're talking about that supposedly gives the plaintiff, in my case, the right to foreclose upon my client. It says, "No amen by these presents, that Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, Inc., right up here, is assigning its right, title, and interest in the mortgage to City Mortgage, Inc." But check this out. Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, Inc., aka MERS, residing at or located at care of P.O. Box 790014, St. Louis, Missouri, blah, 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 hereby gives to Citibank, City Mortgage, Inc., residing or located at the same address, P.O. Box 790014, its interest in this mortgage. Now, it's dated this blank day of February 2009, but effective as of the 19th day of February 2008, which retroactively gives this plaintiff, supposedly, standing to sue my client. But look here, print name, Cheryl Salmons, title, Assistant Secretary. Look at that signature. Then you look over here, this is supposedly a witness, Shannon Smith. Look at that signature. Pretty similar, isn't it? And the notary, Shannon Smith. Look at that signature. Well, here's another document witnessed and notarized by Shannon Smith. Another assignment. See, now look. Shannon Smith. Now, does that look the same as this signature? We have this one. Shannon Smith. And this one, Shannon Smith. Looks a little different, doesn't it? That's only the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. From there, it gets more and more interesting. Let's talk for a minute about MERS. It's said that most corporations are fictitious, but MERS is really fictitious. MERS is a corporation created by all the banks in 2001 and 2002. And as I told you before, it stands for Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, Inc. Well, what that means is they don't have to keep track of your documents. They don't want to do that because they don't want anyone to find out that the entities that are suing you are not really the parties that have an interest in the matter because they've already been paid long ago. You see, they sold these mortgages, subprime mortgages, off to investors overseas. Sometimes they sold them more than once. But they have these side agreements, secret side agreements, with the investors that say that the party who sold the loan, in this case the original lender, is going to collect, or one of their agents will collect. That's why when it says City Mortgage, it's not really City Mortgage. When it says Bank of America, it's not really Bank of America, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll give you more information about that soon. So once upon a time, another lawyer took the deposition of this Cheryl Salmons. Normally, if somebody's going to sign an assignment, it would be the president of the bank saying, you know, we are transferring our interest in the money owed under this mortgage to this other company. But in this case, Cheryl Salmons actually works for an attorney's office and has for 14 years, she said in one deposition, 20 years, she said in another. But I'd just like to read you some questions that this other lawyer asked this woman about her practice of signing assignments for MERS. You see, MERS has given a power of attorney to these lawyers, secretaries, to sign these documents. How much time do you spend examining each document before you sign them? Very little. Do you read the document? No. I took her deposition very recently, and she said she reads all of them. More interestingly, however, since she is assistant secretary to MERS, obviously she would know something about MERS since she's conveying what is supposedly its interest in the mortgage to someone else. The lawyer asked the question, The question was, you have no job duties as an assistant secretary of MERS, correct? I do not have any job duties other than signing the assignments and mortgage. Here, I'll try to rephrase this. Do you attend any board meetings at MERS? No, sir. Do you attend any meetings at all at MERS? No, sir. Do you report to the secretary of MERS? No, sir. Who is the secretary of MERS? I have no idea. Are you involved with the governance of MERS? No, sir. Do you have any MERS employees who report to you? No, sir. Do you have any vote or say in any corporate decisions of MERS? No. Where are the MERS offices located? I can't remember. How many offices do they have? I have no idea. Do you know where their headquarters are? Nope. Have you ever been there? No. How many employees do they have? I have no idea. It's getting curiouser and curiouser, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you will agree. And it gets even more fascinating as we move on to part 3. See ya.